Jai Mujal. Dear all Mujal community members, Managing Committee of GMS, all elders and juniors, I would like to inform you that I've been to the AGM. Jai Mujal. Dear all Mujal community, our all elders and juniors, it's with very sad note that I inform you the demise of our Pratishtha member, GMS Pratishtha member, our learned and elder Shri K.C. Chhipar Saab, who left us on 13th of January. All of a sudden, he was not well a little bit, but anyway, we lost a great personality. My prayers to rest his noble soul in peace. He attended the AGM with us and was an inspiration always to be with him. I had floated in the past a few videos, say about 16 videos about the AGM recording, which many of you must have seen. It's with full respect to the managing committee what they spoke to let us know, and I being one of a member of the Mujal community and a member of GMS, it's my duty to point out what all deficiencies are there. It's for the improvement. It's nothing to do to be against GMS, but for corrective actions, we always need to be together to pinpoint for the betterment of our community. I would like to thank the president of GMS, Shri Vinod Dutt, a gentleman, a personality, an industrialist, who allowed me to speak a little bit during the GMS. The AGM was held in a good note. During GMS AGM, I wanted to deliver a few points for the betterment or the irregularities which I found out. I started with point number 1, but unfortunately, a few members were not happy what I'm speaking, so I better thought to leave the podium. It makes me sad, but anyway, today I thought to make a small video on all my points which I wanted to express in front of the GMS management and all our GMS members. I started with the first point. After thanking all the management to give me a chance, I came up with the first point about the notice of the AGM. The balance sheet, which is a very important document, along with the income and expenditure account, which has to be sent to all the members in advance, 21 days in advance, was sent. But the attached schedule, I mean to say the annexures of assets and cash balances, was not attached. it means the balance sheet was not complete. Moreover, the 21-22 projected income and expenditure for the projections was also not attached along with the notice. I started with this point, and unfortunately, a few members rose up and started creating a chaos, which was disturbing. I explained a little bit to the questions, but I thought it may lead to some controversies, so I left the podium after thanking every member. So this was my first point, that the 2021-22 projected income and expenditure accounts were not provided to the members, and a resolution was passed without any member reading it. How is it possible? How can you read? How can you approve a document? How can people can approve and second this document without being read? I feel very sorry for this. Anyway, the next point is the auditor's annual report providing irregularities and approval was also not sent with the notice. The auditor's report is very, very important, equally as with the General Secretary's report also. All have been provided earlier to the members. The members need to be ready to come up with their own questions. Similarly, the cash flow. Every society has a cash flow system. That's also to be provided, was also missing. My question to the management is, as why such information was not provided to members in advance to prepare notes for the AGM? It's simple. It's just a simple question. And people were angry. So I need to leave. Thanks. Secondly, I would like to ask the GMS management, the new president, a great personality, and his team, that from 19th November 2021 till 17th of December 2021, around 10 to 12 mails requesting office bearers to reply on my questions, which till date have not been answered. It proves a lack of transparency and hiding aspects. I would like to thank Mr. Vinod Daji, our president, who answered a few questions during the AGM, but not completely. The questions answered have been adjourned to next correspondence in a matter of time. I don't know when. I had covered up all my asked questions via emails, and as a member have the right to be answered by the office bearers, but unfortunately has not been compiled, leaving me stranded and disheartened. So what can I do? My question to the management is why management did not feed me back and reply to my late questions. It's simple. If a member asks the management something, it's a duty of the management to reply. But they did not. I don't know why. Thirdly, there are many irregularities and flaws while compiling the books of accounts, lacking transparency, as the figures under various heads are consolidated. It is difficult to evaluate it further breakdown. Mr. Dutt clarified a point about the elevator and the lift. It's okay. But for example, like building or land of building under construction does not identify individual worth value. I had via email requested GMS office bearers a suitable time for me to visit them, to visit the GMS office, to inspect books and accounts, which is my duty. But they did not respond back to me. They did not give time to me. It is mandatory for all society on received request to provide and show books of accounts to any eligible member to solve all queries. I request management to satisfy me with this serious question. Why? I don't want to bring some more points in this, but lastly, I would like to point out another one irregularity which needs to be answered. It's in the balance sheet. The balance sheet year ending 2020 financial year, that is 31st 3 2020, shows under the header account and advances an amount of 4,86,021, which is 4,86,021 rupees. Whereas in the next year's 31/3/2021 balance sheet, we can't find it. Can I know who were the beneficiaries of this loan? And when this loan was provided? How many years ago? And what is the mode to write it off? I know very well. This loan was provided to a member. And how it has been written off, nobody knows. Request the President to look after this and let me know. Or the Finance Secretary, he can reply me back. Regarding Govardhan Ashram and all, Mr. Dutt had already explained me, and I'm looking forward for their balance replies which he had promised. I would like to end here itself for the moment. In the meantime, I have floated 16 videos on our Mujal Worldwide or on my personal Facebook ID, and also sent a couple of two WhatsApp messages regarding the recording which I created. I recorded myself during the GMS AGM, and on that I pointed out certain irregularities and my opinions and everything. I request everybody to just please go through those videos, and looking forward for your nice comments. Thank you very much. Let me provide you a quote today. When a flower doesn't bloom, you fix the environment in which it grows. I hope you understand all. Thank you once again. Jai Mujal.